Hey everybody, so today I'm going to show you how to do the Sgraffito carving method. What I have here already prepared is my 5x7 slab, which is actually leather hard. The reason why it's leather hard is because leather hard is the perfect stage to be carving. But before we carve, you want to make sure that you have the correct tools. So if you see this one, it's got a little loop on the end, a little triangle shape. There's different shapes that I have, little circle loop tools. There's oval shaped ones, there's small loop tools, large ones. I have a large one that you guys might already be familiar with here. Some people like to use a needle tool, but for this project, I'm going to use the small triangle loop tool for carving my tile. For my design, I'm just going to do something kind of fun and free form, and I'm going to combine different types of lines, thin lines, thick lines, and we'll see what type of cool abstract design we come up with. Okay, so I already did the first line here, and I'm just gonna have fun with it and carve some more. Notice how there's like a little ribbon that comes off, right? This is the exact consistency that you want for when you're carving. I also like to think of it as like little pencil shavings. If your clay is too soft, you will not get a good clean carving. So that's very important that it's the leather hard stage. Also, and I'll do this more later, but just so you can kind of quickly see, it comes up with a little jagged edge. You could use a dry paintbrush. Make sure your paintbrush is clean. And you could just gently brush away the little edges that come up. You could go back over it a little bit with your tool to clean up the edge a little bit more and brush those dry shavings away. Alright, now let's keep going with my design. I'm going to do some straight lines. I'm going to do some lines going the opposite direction. When you're doing this, make sure that you take your time. You have to have patience when you do this. Do lines of different sizes. Something good to think about also when you're doing this is think about lines that are cross-hatching, so they're intersecting each other, or lines that are just hatching, like these lines are just hatching right now, but let's cross some of these lines, give it a cross-hatching look. Think of like little hashtag signs. Give it a kind of different look. The solid line going through the middle, I think I'll leave that. And depending on which way you like to look at your abstract work, if you made it abstract, or you could just keep churning it. But that's our Sgraffito tile. You're gonna let it dry out. Looks kind of cool different ways, huh? You're gonna let it dry out, and then once it's bone dry, you could fire it. And something pretty interesting that I might do with this piece is glaze clear coat 1/2 and leave the other half just the bisque fired, so you could kind of see the difference between the clear glaze and regular bisque fired clay. Oops. Make sure you give it a good dust off with your brush so it dries nice and beautifully. But thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.